Hi guys, it's another story time out by girls.
Hello, darling. Are you ready for today's story?
Yes.
Hi, darlings.
Hi, mommy.
Alright, today's video is titled The Reward for Honesty. Mira, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Alright, then can you take a comfortable position? You can relax, just relax your back. Relax. Alright, so today's story is titled The Reward for Honesty. In the city of Achimota, there lived a girl called Arit. Say Arit.
Art.
Alright. So there lived a girl called Arit. She had wonderful parents and they lived in a beautiful house. Her parents showered her with so much love and affection. She had all the beautiful toys, pretty dresses, she ate nice meals and had a very comfortable life. On a particular day, which turned out to be a very sad day, her parents went out but never returned. They had an accident and they lost their lives. Arit became very sad. She waited all day for her parents. And lest I forget, Arit was only 10 years old. She was still quite young. So she waited for her parents all day. She didn't see them. Unfortunately, her uncle came and told her the sad news. And she had to leave her beautiful house to live in her uncle's house. When she got there, her uncle's wife was so mean to her. She insulted her, took away all her beautiful dresses, threw them away, threw her toys away, and she stopped going to school. Her uncle did not live with them in the same house, so he didn't know what she was going through. So she had to starve all day. She would do a lot of hard work at home. She would sweep, she would go to the market without having any food all day. The only thing she would have was a teeny weeny cup of cereal at night each day. So each day she would sit by the railing and cry. She had to create a song, and each time she felt so sad, she would sing that song. Do you want to know the song?
Yes.
Okay, I'll teach you the song. She would say, "Mommy, Daddy, where have you been? I miss you so much. Please come home. Mommy, Daddy, where have you been? I miss you so much. Please come home." Can you sing it?
Yes.
Let's sing it together. Mommy, Daddy, where have you been? I miss you so much. Please come home. Mommy, Daddy, where have you been? I miss you so much. Please come home. And each time she sang this song, her uncle's wife would beat her. And she would cry. After crying, she would wait for her little bowl of cereal for the day, eat it and go to bed. So that was practically her schedule each day. So her uncle's wife kept telling her repeatedly not to sing that song, but she sang it every day. So on one fateful day, her uncle's wife threw her things out of the house and sent her to live in the forest. She didn't have anywhere else to go, so she went to the forest and stayed under a little tree. Each time it rained, she would get drenched in the rain. Under the sun, she was dead. Nobody cared for her. She ate only fruits in the village, in the forest, and she was sad all day. She had no friends, no family, and no one to care for her. The only thing that kept her going was her song, which she always sang. On a fateful day, while in the forest, she heard the town crier. Do you know what the town crier is?
No.
Okay, in the olden days, when a king wants to send a message to the community, he uses a town crier. They haven't taught you in school? Alright. So a town crier is a person who goes around with a gong and hits it like this. Gong, gong, gong. Villagers. Oh. Sorry, my darling. Alright. So he would say, villagers, villagers, the king has an important message for you. He wants you all to assemble at the village square. He wants you all to assemble at the village square for an important message. And everybody kept wondering, what does the king want to say to us? What's the important message? They were asking the town crier, but he said he wasn't going to give any information, that anybody who wants to get the information should come to the king's palace. So on that day they were to assemble, everybody got there. And the king said, "My dear citizens of this village, I have a gift for everyone, and I want you to take care of it very well. I will tell you when to return the gift to me in the palace, and the person that does exactly what I want would be rewarded." So everybody kept whispering among themselves. Everybody had the answer. So a few minutes later, the palace guards were distributing seeds to the villagers. Do you know what seeds are?
No.
Seeds are what you plant to the earth that grows into flowers or fruits or trees or tubers. So seeds. They gave them flower seeds. And they're wondering what they were going to do with flower seeds. You know, when someone gives you a flower seed, you wonder, what am I going to do with this? So he gave it to them and instructed them to take care of it. That the person with the most beautiful flower would be rewarded bountifully. So everyone went home excited, and they were rejoicing because they felt, oh, they were going to come up with the most beautiful flower. Arit had her own seed as usual. My darling, are you bored? Yes, that's the word of God. So Arit had her own seed like every other villager. Then she got a flower pot and planted the seed. A few weeks later, she kept your body with the story. Alright, sorry my darling. Okay, a few weeks later, she realized her flower wasn't sprouting like every other person. Each time she goes out to the market to do some menial jobs for money, because she has to raise money to feed herself, she would see people with beautiful flowers. She was sad because hers wasn't sprouting. Hers was just there. She watered it religiously morning and night. She gave it enough sunlight, you know. So she knew all the conditions necessary for flowers to sprout, but hers were not sprouting. She was so sad. Each day she would sit underneath the tree in the forest, look at her flowers and sing her song, crying. She didn't know what to do. She didn't have anybody to help her out. She felt there was something she wasn't doing right, but she kept watering the flowers each day. A month went by, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. By then, every other person had beautiful big flowers, but Arit had nothing, just an empty pot that she took care of for months. And then the palace guard, the town crier, came out again with a message telling everyone that the king has a message for them, that it was time to come with their flowers. Now everyone came with beautiful pots. They were eager to show the king what they had. So on the day they were to submit the flowers, Arit came with her pots. She was embarrassed because she was shy. She had to put the pot underneath her dress. But the order of the king was every person should come with their pots, irrespective of how little or how large your flowers were. So she hid her flower underneath her dress. And when she got there, she saw other people with flowers. Mira, can you please stop? She saw other people with flowers and she felt so sad. So the king walked around and looked at the flowers and he kept admiring them. He kept saying, beautiful flower. So he asked Arit, my young lady, what happened to your flowers? And in tears she looked up and said, I nurtured my flowers like every other person. I watered it, I exposed it to sunlight, and I tried. But unfortunately, my flowers did not sprout. I'm so sad. And the king feigned anger. He pretended like he was angry and said, you have spoiled your flowers. How come you don't have beautiful flowers like every other person? And guess what? Everybody in the hall started crying. They started laughing at her because her sister is crying. I'm talking about crying. Everyone in the hall started laughing at her. Ugly flowers, no flowers. In fact, some people said she had so much bad luck that because of her parents died, she has no flowers. So there is nothing good about her. So she was sad. The king said, okay, I have seen your flowers and I'm proud of you all. Now it's time to reward the person. Okay, like I said, now I am going to announce the person with the most beautiful flower. When I call your name, please stand up. And the king said, Arit. Everybody burst into laughter again. They thought the king wanted to insult her. Miss Ugly Flowers again. The king is calling Miss Ugly Flowers. So he called Arit. And Arit stood up, bowing her head down in shame. And he said, that is my winner. Arit here is the most honest person in the entire village. I gave you all roasted seeds that cannot grow, but you all came up with beautiful flowers. Where did you get those flowers from? Most definitely, they are not products of the seed. And everybody in the hall just kept moving around, because you know what they did? They all threw the seed the king gave them away and went to the market to buy that exact flower. And they kept enjoying it. So they wanted to deceive the king that they had their own flower, just the way he wanted it. So Arit was the only one that brought back the seed the king gave her. And guess what? Arit was rewarded with a scholarship. She was rewarded with a house. In fact, the king asked her to move into the palace, that he was going to adopt her as his daughter. So Arit automatically became the princess. She got the new house in the palace. She got lots of money, and she got scholarship to continue schooling. At the end of the day, Arit was no longer the ugly scholarship. Okay, scholarship is a fund that is given to a child to sponsor them through school. So it can be scholarship for primary school, scholarship for secondary education, or tertiary institution, that's the university. But some people are lucky, they have scholarship for everything. Primary, secondary, and university. If they do well in school, they usually get a scholarship. I didn't do well in school to get a scholarship. Trust my darling. Alright, my darling, so that is how Arit left the forest. My darling, you're not listening to us. Sit up. Come. You don't want to sit up. Come, my darling. Okay, so that's how Arit left the forest and moved to the palace because of her honesty. Alright, girls, can you tell me what you learned from today's story?
I learned that you should always be honest.
Okay, we learned you should always be honest. Boom, do you have something to say?
Yes,
I'm listening.
I learned about I didn't read.
You learned about yourself. It's beautiful. I like what you said. It's okay. Alright, my guys, we've come to the end of today's story session.
Always be truthful.
Truthful, yes. And we also learned that it is good to have integrity. Arit had integrity, that's why she didn't compromise. Alright, friends, we've come to the end of today's video, today's episode. I hope you had fun like I did with my guys, even though Mira has been naughty. Shay, pick it up fast.
Mira pulled down my camera.
Alright, so I come your way again with another interesting stories. My name is Boss Lady Diana, and it's bye from my end. Alright guys, let's say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Mira, come say bye. Mira, come say bye. Okay, Mayo, say bye.
Bye.
Alright, say bye.
Bye.
Alright then, till I come your way again on this station. My name is Diana, and I'm signing out. Bye.
Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.